Welcome to Kathy's Hobby Corner.
Hey guys, I was coming out to work on my sweet potatoes because I want to do some sweet potato slips. Last year I purchased the sweet potato slips and they really took off growing. Y'all, if y'all look at the video, I'll put a link. They really took off growing, but when it came to harvesting, I didn't have anything out there. So I really don't know what happened there, except for I suspected voles or pill bugs, roly-polies got into them, but I don't know. So anyway, this year though, I'm going to be preparing the slips myself. So hopefully starting now, we'll get them in time for the end of May, so that we can get them in the ground. So y'all can hang out while I get the soil together and get a couple of pans together and see what we're going to do and see if we can get us some slips. All right, hang on. All right, so it's raining out, but we got these really quick potatoes from the home store, and they look decent. Y'all see them there? They look decent. So we're gonna work on putting them in some pans and some soil and seeing if we can grow ourselves some sweet potatoes. We're just using regular old potting mix, so nothing special, guys. I'm not doing anything special. All right, guys, so we are going to be using just regular old pans. We put holes in them because we want the water to be able to rinse out. We're going to put them in trays in the house and get started with these bins. Alright, once we get the soil in here, we're going to wet this down. And we're going to make it so that the potatoes are sitting about halfway down in this soil. Now, from what I understand, and I haven't done it this way before, but you can either take a potato and place it in a glass of water, sit it in a glass of water, and it'll root that way. But if you're wanting it to do it quicker, this method is supposed to be the quickest way for your potatoes to get a good start on making slips. Alright, so there's plenty in there. Let me get my pan to put under this. Alright, and we have our planting trays that y'all know we use all the time. Alright, let's get some water and get this wet. Alright, got that wet. Now, let's add a few potatoes into the mix. I'm going to put it about halfway down. Alright, we're going to cover over just a little bit. Alright, let's add some more water. Now remember guys, you will need to keep this damp. You will need to keep this damp for about 6 to 8 weeks, okay? In a warm space. So although I'm doing this outside today on the deck, y'all can see it is raining. I will be bringing these inside to put where they are, where it is warm, so that they'll get a good start. And not draining too much, so that one's doing good. Let's move on to the next one. All right. Let's move on to pan number 2. Guys, I'm always saying stuff is an experiment, because sometimes I'll start a project and nature just wants to go a different way. But I'm always glad when I get good produce. And this year I'm trying to expand a little bit with the celery, the currant fruit bush that we're doing. You know, we planted a few more blueberry bushes as well. What else new do we have out here? That's pretty much it. All the other stuff is just regulars, but we are just trying to make sure that we get a good handle on how to grow things and understanding how they grow. Alright, let's water this. We're gonna start with our putting them in there, making room. And I will tell y'all, last year those slips were so pretty, they had me thinking that we had potatoes, or gonna have potatoes all over the place. There was so much leaves, so many leaves. Now I will say, what I did like was I did learn how to cook potato leaves, which that was really, sweet potato leaves, that was really neat, because they actually taste like spinach. I'm not going to use this one because it's corrupted or something. I don't know what's going on with that, but this one looks like it's got something bored into it. I don't know, I might throw this one in there. But I know you can get many slips off of one potato, so really it's not a big deal. And I hope to fill up a good amount of space, and I may do grow bags. I'm not really sure. We may wing it. We'll see what happens. Y'all know right now we're doing Yukons and red Norlands over in the old turnip bin. Alright, let's clear off the tops. I'm going to keep some space just so we can see them in there. Just getting enough in the ground so we can get some tubers growing. Not tubers, slips. Potatoes are considered tubers. All right, let's get some more water. All right, guys, let's add some water, and we will be done out here. Remember what I said, you do need to keep this moist as your slips are growing. So we do have holes in the bottom of the pan to ensure that the water has some place to go, okay? Alright, so that's it for today. And I am going to go back in since it is raining out here. And, and relax for the evening. And I guess we'll be watching these. Hopefully these slips will start coming in pretty quickly. And I'll let y'all know. And of course y'all will see as we're getting our sweet potato slips. Okay guys, so we bought in our, sorry, these are the grow lights, but we bought in our potatoes that we put in the metal pans, and we covered them over with plastic bag just to create that little dome heat effect. And I'll let y'all know how it's going, but we definitely want to keep the heat inside the bag. And we put them over here near the grow light, so that should help a lot. But we'll see. Thanks for watching.